Welcome to the channel all. This is Tamara, the Paper and Pen Girl, and I have my fourth quarter of 2018 mini happy planner setup that I'm going to share with you. And this setup is similar to how I'll be going into 2019, and this is my 2019 setup. So I'm going to be sharing both of those with you today, and also sharing with you which sticker books I'll be using for the next few weeks to decorate my mini happy planner. That way, if you'd like to, you can decorate along with me with these particular sticker books. We're going to move that aside for the time being. As you have previously seen, this is my mini happy planner. This is the deluxe cover that is sold by Me and My Big Ideas. These are some stickers that came from Hobby Lobby, the stickability sheets. This was sent to me in a happy mail by a wonderful planner babe, and so I went ahead and I decorated my planner cover with that, or those stickers. Once you open my planner cover, the pocket is really pretty simple. I only have this card that is in here, and it says, "Don't blame your behavior on someone else. You are 100% responsible, no matter how bad you are feeling or what's happening in your life." And so that for me is a nice reminder. And behind it, I just have some coupons that I want to remember to use when I go to the store. So I have those there. This is the cover from the Hello Darling planner. I did do a haul flip through on this on my channel. So if you have not seen that, just search in the release planner playlist and you'll find this. Love the cover. It says 2018, 2019. The color combination of this, I just love it. I really love it. So I picked this one to be the cover that I will have on for this month of October. Now, here is one of the things that you have to keep in mind. For me, my covers can change out every month, every week, as often as I feel like changing these covers out. Because it's my planner, and that's the same thing you can do with yours. You can change any and everything out in your planner as often as you like to help you to stay inspired to continue to use the planner and be productive. Go over to this page, and what you will see here is just a sticky note with some washi that I put on here. And this is just to give me an idea of, okay, what else do I need to put in this planner? What do I feel like I'm going to be needing? And for this one, I need to have my fall dividers, which are these things here. So I need to make those. I did put the Me and My Big Ideas divider in here like this one, but going from top to flipping over just isn't work. I don't like it. I don't like it, especially with these being so short. I don't like that. And so I'm going to make some more for fall. And I need to add some more plain note paper. I do have some Happy Planner note paper in here, but I need some regular plain note paper. And that's more of my scratch, scratch, scratch. Doesn't make a difference how I write on it. It can get all dirty, scratch note sheets, because I'll probably toss them at the end of the day or once I get the information that I need off of them. This is my September divider, which is from the Squad Goal. And I also kept the Squad Goal monthly, which I did not do anything in for September. And I'm just going to do a brief flip through of my September weeks. This is the beginning of doing the tribute to the 2018 Happy Planner Girls. And so that's what this looked like. And this is the last week of last month. And so now going into October, I have chosen to use the Hello Darling. This is the dashboard and the calendar. I'm sorry, the currently page and the dashboard, because I like the color palette and I like what it says here. I'm also trying to make sure that I'm utilizing this dashboard. I know a lot of us do not utilize the dashboards, but I'm going to try my very best to continue to improve and use my planners and their pages to the fullest that they can be used. And so I'm just jotting down some things as I think about them. as well. So this is what it looks like. So I always will have my dashboard and my currently page. When you flip over into the actual monthly calendar, the monthly calendar is the hand-drawn whimsy calendar because I loved it. I really loved it. Yes, all of this says yes for me. So I will be coming in to do my plan with me on the monthly calendar soon. This divider is from the Socialite divider, mini divider kit. And so I just inserted that to mark where the month is for this current month. When you go one over, this is the last girl from 2018, and this is the goal getter. And I have gone ahead and frankenplanned, of course, just like I did with the other the other deluxe planner girls for 2018. I've frankenplanned it. So this is the actual goal getter weekly sheet that I have glued to the back of that. Going forward, I am going to be doing exactly the same thing. I find that having this kind of freedom allows me to be more creative, and it keeps me excited to come back week to week because it's like, ooh, what am I going to use this week? What am I going to put these beautiful plans on this week? And then, you know, write on them to accomplish those plans. For next week, which is going to be October the 6th through the 14th, this is the Hello Beautiful week, and I love that. So I'm going to be using that for the week of the 8th to the 14th. And while I'm doing that, let me share with you which sticker book I'm going to use for this week. Hold on one second. Okay, so I just had them on the table over there. So for this week and the next 5 weeks, I'm going to be doing a tribute to the new girls. And so since I have the old girls, I'm going to go right into using the new girls. And so for the starting the 8th, I'm going to be using the Supermom Mini, and I'll use mainly the Supermom Mini stickers and only 1 or 2 other stickers from maybe the Planner Basics, etc. if I need them. That's if I need them. So everything I'm going to try to have come out of here, just as I did with the other girls. When you roll over to the next week, this here is, I believe this was my squad goals. So this came out of the squad goals, which starts on Monday, October 15th to the 21st. And for that one, I'm going to be using the Faith Warrior mini sticker book for that week. So this week is going to be the Faith Warrior. Go over next week. This, I love this. Difficult roads often leads to beautiful destination, which is 100% true. I love the fact that it doesn't say always, because always is not true, but it can definitely lead there. And so for this week here, I am going to be using my mini Healthy Hero sticker book. This is also the week that I'm going to be leaving to go on my cruise. So that would be a nice reminder to, hey, stay healthy while you're on there, because yeah, we were not about that healthy life when we're on a cruise. And so here for November, I've chosen to keep my hand-drawn whimsy because dashboard and currently page, because it's purple, because this says always be grateful, and I think that's going to be of course Thanksgiving time, but I'm just grateful to be able to be going on this trip with my mom, and then to be able to see my sisters afterwards and stuff like that, and my brothers and nieces and nephews and just all that stuff. And so it's definitely a good time to be grateful. I have the hand-drawn whimsy month here, and the first week of the month, which is going to be the end of October, the 29th to the 4th of November, I'm going to be using for that week the mini Socialite sticker book. And I thought that would be a great one to use in here. So we'll see how that's going to come along. Now, I haven't even thought about with stickers, so I'm going to have to pick those soon and see how it's going to, you know, be able to incorporate with my little purple lines here. And so that's going to be a challenge. Okay, so the next week that I will be using in the planner, I've inserted actually for the entire month of November, the Hello Beautiful November pages, weekly pages. So for the 5th to the 11th, I'm going to be using the last one, which is the Miss Maker mini sticker book. And so I think the color, of course, is going to go great with these lines. So we'll see if my deduction is reasonable and if that looks good as I'm using those sticker books for these particular weeks. At the very end, let me see, did I do that? So that's November. And so we roll over into, this is the Hand Drawn Whimsy dashboard because I just love this color and I just love this page. But I also love the Squad Goals Winter Essentials. And so I've picked out this for December. I love this. I love this. And so I'm okay with how this looks. Leave me a comment and let me know if you like how that looks. I'm not 100% sure. I am about 99. And so I just paper clipped this one together. I left it paper clipped. So this is the Squad Goal Monthly, and then the Squad Goals, of course, weekly pages as well for December. I have not put January in here as yet. It is actually in the the other planner that I'll show you. I then used, this is from the Miss Maker, Too Many Crafts, Too Little Time, and this is the small divider. Then I inserted just a couple sheets of note paper, mini Happy Planner note paper, and then a few sheets of these daily, just in case I need to plan on a daily basis on a particular day. I put in the Plan to Save. This is the mini budget planner. So I have that in the cover in here. Love this piggy, so of course I had to have it. Behind this tab right now, this is the Gold, G-O-L-D getter, and this was kind of like the llama planner that Mambi had, and I bought that planner as well. And so I'm going to be using this as my spending tracker for the month of October, November, and December. This is the Daydreamer divider for the mini planner, so I have that inside of here. And after the end of the month, I have the Goal, G-O-A-L, getter last page of the month sheet, which is going to say what's the goals for next month, what are the action steps that I'm going to take, and am I on track. So basically on this sheet, I'm only going to be writing how did I do on my goals for the month, for my financial goals, right? How did I do? What are those financial goals? And how did I do on them? So that's what I have, and I have that at the end of every single month, and I have 3 months in here until the rest of the year. I do have the 2018 calendar in the back so that if I need to know a date, it's easy to find exactly where it is. I do have 3 envelopes inside of here. I have the Socialite, the small envelope. And in this, I just have some miscellaneous money that I'll be putting in there, just a couple dollars, because I'm not going to be carrying my debit card with me anymore. Yeah, I've got to put myself under some manners, and be able to live by what I say I'm going to do financially. So even though, you know, I think it's going to it will work out, but I need to not be able to just have free will access for a period of time. So I have that here. In this pocket, I actually have my monthly budget, and I just put this in here. It's my monthly allowance for my craft spending. Of course, this is the Miss Maker envelope, and so that's what's inside of this one. And once that's done, that's it. So of course, I'm not carrying my card. So I'm going to have to just make sure that, well, I'll share what I'll do afterwards. And then this is a separate envelope. This is from the Faith, and it does not have anything in it right now, but this will have some other miscellaneous cash that I'll talk about at another time in here. But, you know, that's how this is set up. If you have any questions on how this is set up and what I'm going to do with X, Y, and Z, feel free to leave me the question down below, and I will be more than happy to answer your question. Now, really quickly, I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. This is the beginning of my setup for 2019. I did pick as my initial planner for the year. This is the Geo Dreams from Staples, because I loved everything about this planner. This was the first planner that I fell in love with. And so, you know, I'm keeping the first love. I'm keeping that one. I did change to the classic size rings, and it's stuffed. It's absolutely stuffed. Why on earth, Tamara, is it so stuffed? Well, it's stuffed because I have the entire year, all 12 months of Geo Dreams inside of this planner. Okay, so I have all 12 months inside here. And I wanted to be able to keep that to begin with so that everything is in one place or one spot. Starting with September, I'm going to now be keeping my pages, my planner pages, because I think I'm getting to the point now where I know what I would like to write in them to be able to keep them and not just have pages just to have pages hanging around. And so I have the whole month. I also have just a main setup. I'm planning my planner of how I want it to be, which is I have my main mini, my budget, my shopping log on here as well. And there's something else that's missing. I'm going to need my little note sheets inside of it too. So 12 months. And that's something I suggest that you do, is write out what you will need in your planner. So 12 months, December, right after the December tab. And I have a divider. This is the Socialite divider. I loved that, but I'm telling you, these tab tops, I don't think I'm going to survive too long with these tab tops. I'm going to have to do it sideways because I love sideways. It's so much easier to flip. This is the budget planner. Now remember, the budget mini, this did not count towards my budget quota because this was a must-have for me. And so I have the mini inside of this planner. At the end, well, let's go here first. I do have currently the actual budget mini pages inside of the weekly section, but I may in January switch these out for the Hello Darling. Hello Darling goes all the way to June, and so I may switch out this to the Hello Darling because they did have similar, the spine was similar and the color palette was similar as well. So and it's prettier. The Hello Darling is just prettier. So I'll probably switch that out. I also still have at the end of the month this check-in sheet. So I should be checking in on what the goals are that I will be listing for the month. When you get to the very back, which is 3 months of those, when you get to the very back, it has, yep, it has it, Empowered Woman. It has the Empowered Woman. I did find one. So it has the cover. This is the front cover, and I love the front cover of it. When you go over, it is the Empowered Woman Mini. And what I'm going to be doing with this is the same thing that I was telling myself I don't need any of, which is a grocery, a grocery planner. But this is going to be a little bit more than a grocery planner. What this is going to do for me is it's going to, and I'm going to actually probably start this now, picking out December of 2019 and using it, or October, November, and December of 2019 and using it in this new planner that I have for the last quarter of the year. Because what store did I go to? So it's not just the grocery store. What store did I go to? What did I purchase? Was it a want or a need? Was it on my list? You know, all those questions. So I'm going to put the questions here probably, and then be able to answer the questions on the items. I need to scrutinize my purchases just a little bit more, and that's for me. That's for myself. You know, maybe even how was I feeling this day when I went to the store? Because sometimes we impulse shop, and depending on when we feel a certain way, we may need to know, I should not be going to the store right now. I have to wait, or I have to think, or I have to be more purposeful when I go to the store, because we impulse shop. And so this, I think, might help me to cut down on the impulse shopping and realize that, hey, just because you have, you know, $20 in your pocket does not mean you have to spend it and buy this. Just because you go into the store and you see that you may have a need for this doesn't mean you need to buy it. That wasn't on your list. You already have the list of things that you want to purchase to make your meals for the week. Don't get anything extra. And so that is something that I'll be working on for January, February, March. Like I said, I will probably end up taking out the sheets for October, November, and December and putting it in my planner from now. One more thing with that, I'm not necessarily going day to day on the dates here. So really, it's just any day, any store that I go into. So if I go to 3 stores in one day and I feel that I need to write this thing down, then I'm going to write down all 3. But then it might be a week that I only went to 1 store. So I think it'll all work out as far as the amount of columns that I have and days that I will be going shopping. All right. Then the very last, we have some note pages here. This is Happy Planner note pages that I was actually given by another wonderful planner babe. And so I thank you all very much for this because it's coming in quite handy as well. And so that is the initial setup for this for 2019. And then, of course, my 2018 current setup that will go until December. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you like this so far. Let me know, what your thoughts, opinions are, if there's anything you think I could change or add to make this better. Hope you find something useful, and I will see you on another plan with me, which will be to plan next week in the Mini Happy Planner using the Supermom sticker book. All right. See you all later. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.